top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Minnesota's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And aren't we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QB.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all...
Turning it on! Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Throwing right. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The give to the back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense with his possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
K-State has the ball back in the power cat. Returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Illegal block on the back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Working the big fella downfield and outside.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Kansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The play action fake. And as he throws, got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Vasquez. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's whirling. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was in that last one.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Baker. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality.
Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Got a first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Vasquez. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is...
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. And some room to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Slings it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room.
What a dumb throw. Just stupid.
Really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, Dave. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Wilson will throw. Rushes on him. Trying to... There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Buying some time. Got the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Vasquez. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Finds his tight end. Snowed under by the defense. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Takes a handoff. It's Washington. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Back to pass on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
He wants to change this route. They'll go to the air on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Turning it on. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, a big key for the defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass. We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get into the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to get it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Extending the play. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Vasquez. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to Davis. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll try it again. Fights off the defender. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here comes the heat. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's a big missed opportunity there, and sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop
wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Flushed out of the pocket. Got him downfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Complete downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Under fire. He's going to take off. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass.
The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Baker. Under fire. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th-quarter play for this defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Paul. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Wilson to pass. Quick completion on the out. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to
I fucking suck.
And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Pugh. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Washington.
Hold on. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. When it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yard.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Wildcats. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things are...
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Now a game can end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.